Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Law Lounge with Silva, your favorite criminal defense attorney here in Los Angeles. And I wanted to bring up an issue that confuses a lot of people: plea deals. Why some defendants take them and why some don't. Well, I'm going to use the P. Diddy case as an example. So, P. Diddy is charged in a federal case and he is facing life in federal prison. God, I still can't even believe that one of the biggest producers in the world and performing artists can face life in federal prison. But he was offered a plea deal, and people sometimes don't understand what a plea deal is. A plea deal is an offer made by a prosecutor to try to settle a case before it goes to trial. And a lot of times they'll do it, one, because maybe their case isn't strong enough, so they want to settle it before a jury gets to it. The second reason is they just don't want to do the trial. Trials are complicated, they take a long time, and you never know which way a jury is going to go. And a defendant could take a deal because they would offer a lot less time than if they lose in a jury trial. For instance, if you're facing life in prison, if a jury finds you guilty and your plea deal is only for, let's say, 10 years, maybe you want to take the plea deal because at least you know you'll be out in 10 years, as opposed to losing in trial where you can face life in prison. And that's kind of similar what happened to P. Diddy. He is facing life in federal prison. He was offered a deal. We don't know what that deal was. He rejected it, and he could have rejected it for two reasons. One, maybe the deal wasn't an incentive enough for him to take it. Maybe they offered him 30 years, and he's thinking, well, if I lose in trial, I'm not going to get much more than that. The second reason could be he absolutely believes he could win in trial. Both are legitimate reasons. I always tell my client, it's up to you to make the decision on what you want to do. And a jury can be very unpredictable. But if I believe that you can win this case, I'll let you know the positives and the negatives to whether to take a plea deal, whether to actually risk it and gamble. And it's really ultimately up to the client what they want to do. All right, you guys, I hope this makes sense, and I will see you next time.